What is going on, everyone? My name is Jen, and thanks for tuning in to another episode of Wonderland Pond. Today we are going to tackle the subject of mock-ups. How to create it for your t-shirt apparel line, for a Tumbler line, things of that nature. So let's go ahead and get started. If you have not done so yet, please go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. That way you not only videos coming in of how-to, teaching you how to use beginner basic design programs, how to utilize heat presses, how to maneuver tax IDs, anything and everything that you can think of business. If you have any requests, comments, I would love to hear them, get some feedback from everyone. I can be reached several different ways. You can leave a comment below. You can reach us at our Facebook group, WonderlandPond, or be contacted by WonderlandPond at gmail.com. And I'd be happy to reach out with anybody. So let's go ahead and take a look. How to do a product mock-up. So we're going to talk about a few different options that you have available that are on the market. The one that I use the most often, I learned about when I was doing my research and getting started in the business. Let me go ahead and talk a little bit about that. So we're looking at Placeit by Envato. So it's just placeit.net. Go ahead and sign in. As you can see, I have an account here. I did take advantage of their Black Friday deal, which gave you your annual subscription for half price. So I designed my logo in here. I design logos for other companies in this program. I do a lot of my font design work. So much that you can do with this. So let's stay on topic just for tonight, and we'll just talk mock-up. You can go ahead and worry about, I can show you how to sign up for it in another video, but we're going to assume that you know how to go ahead and sign up for the program just for the time being, enter in all your information, and get started. So the first thing that they have is the option, if you're looking at the top left-hand side of the page, you can see mock-ups. You can use this program to do a mock-up on everything that you see here. So if you want to do activewear, or if you have Facebook ads you need to do, travel mugs, tote bags, tanks, t-shirts, onesies, home decor, anything and everything that you can think of. If you don't have the upgraded subscription for the annual, you can always go to freebies. So everything here that we have filtered it down to is a free mock-up available to you. We're going to further filter it. Right now, let's go ahead and go with t-shirts and tumblers, because those seem to be the biggest things right now, right? So you have, gosh, so many search options that you can choose here. If you want a garment only, if you want a certain type of couple to be modeling it. So you can choose if you want like a musician couple, or if you want a football team, sports fan couple, things of that nature. You can go through and take a look at every option that it has and see what you want your background to be. That I was referencing a moment ago. I wanted to bring it up so you could see. So you have different tags. So if you need sublimated shirts, if sublimation is your thing, masks, mugs, shirts on all of these different models here. So if we go back to it again and start t-shirt mock-ups, this is just a separate different way that you can access it. So let's go for, I believe it should say, here we go, garment only. These are the ones that I tend to use just because it's a lot easier to get them done when you have 4,000 different images and designs. So here we go. Let's just go with this one. You can go over here to the right, as you see, shirt color, and you have different variations. So for me personally, I tend to work with only a handful of different colors. So I tend to use black shirts, white shirts. The white shirts themselves I don't use too often, just depending on the design. I use silver, dark charcoal, like this one here. Here's another thing that we can talk about in another video, which is designing and pressing your own tags, but you get the idea. So let's go ahead and insert an image. We're uploading from my device. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we're gonna go ahead and add. Let's go ahead and add my logo. So then it's gonna bring you here where you can see the checkered background. I tend to move it up a little bit, and then you can make it however you need to, as far as larger, smaller. We can play with it just so you guys can see the different options that it's going to take a look at. This is what I wanted to show you as well, is some different designs, just depending on how yours in particular is set up. If it's an SVG, PNG, JPEG, etc., you may have a white background like this. You can go into other apps and remove that. It is a little bit more time consuming. So quick, easy way to combat that: change your shirt color in your mock-up to white. By doing that, it's going to alleviate this, therefore giving you time to go ahead and get it removed in the other program that you need to. But in the meantime, you can always go ahead and run these in your pre-sales or run them in your groups, however you personally have your business model set up for you. So now that that is added, we can always go back in and resize it. So let's go ahead and make it a little bit smaller. That way everything shows up. Now, if you want to make it, if we wanted to do it like a right pocket square, or right, let's see, right chest piece. This one's still a little bit large. Let's see if we can make it a little bit smaller to make it look better. Not too bad. If you wanted to upload a logo or a different file, you definitely could. So here, like if we looked at a Valentine's one, you can always add a different graphic to it. Of course, you can rotate it, change it, size it. You do not have to do any of that. You can hide it. If you wanted to insert a different image, replace or remove the current one. If you wanted to add text, you could add text. It typically goes as far as the split option, if you see here with the white and black background. So it's the black background and then the white letters. You can change it to pretty much any font that you want or can think of. So let's go with Let's Splash. And let's go ahead and make it blue, because why not? You're going to go here. So now that we have text color, now we go to the text background. I tend to choose this option over here. Make it translucent. just remove this. So if you have, say, like a pant leg or a long sleeve or a jacket or something and you needed to do vertical, just something easy, you can delete that. So once you are done, you can either, even during, you can save your draft, you can choose to favorite it, or you can download it. So let's go ahead and download this one just so you can see. You go to My Downloads, click here to download or view all, so you can do this, and it'll process your mock-up. I know I have the paid version and we looked at the freebies before, so I mean I can show you as far as garment only options as far as the premium version. And when you do hover over it, that's nice about it as well, is it shows you different colors and different designs that they can provide for you. So we have apparel there. So let's go to mugs. If they do not have something that you need, you also have the ability to reach out to them and request it too. So I have spent enough time on Placeit, which, as you can see, I'm pretty biased about. It's very user-friendly. It does offer the free as well as the premium version, whatever's going to work best for you. So another thing that you can do is bring up a Google search engine bar and then also type in free product Mockup Generator. Gives you oodles of different options here, and you can just select whatever works for you. So there's another one that you'll hear commonly, which is Canva. It is somewhat similar to Placeit. In my opinion, it doesn't even come close, but it is something that offers different mock-ups. So there is a free option as well. You can design, and it gives you 4 tips for a brilliant tee. Start designing, gives you where to placement. So if you're going to do the left chest piece, let's do this. Shows you a tour as far as how to customize it. Definitely upload your own images. You can share it, you can print it. It does have a premium version as well. You can remove watermarks as far as for the upgraded version. Add page 2 if you need it. If you need to make any changes or a duplicate page, add any notes, you do have that option. So if you need to do photos, you can do that. If you need to do different elements, so say you need a heart, it'll bring you the element, any element that it has design-wise with a heart. This one seems to be free for a glitter heart. If you want to do text, different text options. Videos or background. And that took us about 2 minutes. You have your templates. So even if you wanted to do a classroom decor kit, I mean, it gives you that option as well. Gives you different design option ideas. So even if you don't have your own design and it gives you, say, a free template that you can use, and it says that it's free for commercial use, then I mean you're good to go. You can utilize it and start making shirts or mugs, tumblers, whatever the case may be. Another option is if you're doing embroidery, it'll allow you the option to do the design here for your customers, do your mock-ups. If you want to add text, text size, height lettering, space lettering. You just have to sign up. So that is how you do a mock-up. So let's see if we get started, see what other type of mock-ups that they have. Towels. So if you wanted to sublimate a towel, let's add some free clip art. Let's say Easter. I mean, that's just a super simple. You can scale it, choose it to fit, make it whatever you need to do. And that's pretty much all there is to it. Now, something that came up just in the basic Google search over here for free product Mockup Generator, besides the 3 that I showed you, was just free mockup. And same idea. So let's say mugs. And it brings you right to Placeit again, which is the first one that I showed you. So these are going to be just super easy ways that you can bring your product line to your customers without having a lot of inventory or any inventory, or if you're using screens or things of that nature, then you don't have to waste that trying to get these items to your customers. You can just do it all digitally or electronic. So you can even buy them from Etsy, but I wouldn't suggest that. I mean, especially if you're just starting out and trying to keep costs low, but it is an option. So, I mean, that's something to think about as well. creative market. Same idea. So we all know that the steel tumblers, aluminum tumblers, whatever they may be. So if you're trying to say, purchase the mock-up for these tumblers for 30-ounce one, you can do so. So it'll show you different ones. And if you want to use it commercially, personally, or an extended commercial, and then that way you can utilize that as well. So that's something that is also an option. Please feel free to comment below. Please like and subscribe. That way those YouTube algorithms can get our videos to you. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you, and we will catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.